Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. So yeah, on the AVAX chart, situation hasn't really changed. The price could still push higher once more basically in one more high towards $54. If this A wave is going to extend, it can do that still, yeah, as long as it's holding here this $29 level, which is the 50% retracement level of the last rally here. Yeah, this is our support area that we also talked about in recent days and weeks. However, I just don't like the look of this move anymore. It's just very, very substantial, this pullback. And even though the actual support area, you know, is still there and allows for a rally from here in an extension, I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks. And I want to share with you an idea for a micro count I have for a deeper pullback in wave B. If it's already unfolded, it would need to be confirmed first with a break below $31.20. I mean, that would be just, it's the last swing low basically. I think breaking below that, yep, still allows for finding some support at $29, but still could accelerate the downtrend, obviously. So let's zoom in. First of all, before we do that actually, we are still in a situation in which the market rallied in 3 waves into the 2023 highs here, 24th of December. And then since then, we've been in a pullback. And that pullback has grown quite a bit. So there is no sign that any kind of uptrend is continuing at this stage. Ideally, this here could have been the low on the 3rd of January, but it wasn't. So that gives me one possibility, and I will share with you what I have in mind for a wave count in yellow wave B. Again, it is possible that we get another extension. $29 needs to hold for that, but I don't like the look of this decline. It's just also time-wise quite substantial. So I'm considering this A wave to the downside. Then we could get a B wave rally and a C wave to the downside that could send us into this yellow support area. A B wave is an ABC structure, typically. Yep, could be a triangle, but typically we first will track an ABC. And then let me change the wave degree of this here. That means there is a potential for a B wave rally. But to start that, I mean, we need to see a break above the trend line to at least get a B wave rally. Maybe an extension of this A wave. Yeah. I would like to see some kind of a B wave rally from somewhere in this region before breaking down. So at least a B wave rally before we break below $29. You could say alternatively, we get a direct breakdown. I would give that a lower probability. Now in this B wave, it would have to be a flat structure most likely. The last move down is a 3-wave move. So I can get away with counting it as an A, B, C, yeah, with an overshooting B wave to the downside. And then I've got here this ABC structure in a larger B wave. And from here, we could then start to break down. Or if after this rally, it's holding a higher low, it could give us an extension. But that remains quite a lot of flexibility and is not easily recognizable. But from here, I'd like to see a response before breaking below 29. If I had to give you probabilities, which I don't because I have no magic probabilities calculator, then I'd say something like probabilities. Well, for a direct breakdown, I'd say maybe 35%. For a bit of a rally, at least in wave B, we give it 65. Okay, but that's really very subjective. What is objective are the Fibonacci levels. And so far, yeah, I keep watching here for a bit of an extended B wave. However, I have to say there's also a reason for that red line. At the moment, I base this assumption that we could get an extended B wave, circle wave B, on the idea that this is a flat structure with an overshooting smaller B wave to the downside. But if we take that high or that low out of that B wave, yeah, it might go down more directly. Okay, so for this idea, should really hold that last low. Okay, there's one more support at 29, but it will then start to look a bit strange, would need to be reassessed. Difficult chart right now, have to say that, difficult chart, but we're clearly still stuck in a correction. And I currently see the pullback as corrective, which means pullbacks can be an opportunity, but it doesn't look finished yet. So that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.